to be reacting to Amber's video, Food and Anxiety, weekly vlog. It's 25 minutes long. I do have it sped up to 1.5. So let's do this.
Hey guys, welcome to a new weekly vlog. So I'm gonna start saying the date in my vlogs because I noticed there was like a lot of confusion in my last weekly vlog. People were watching the beginning of the vlog but not watching the whole part of the vlog. Like, because throughout the week I kind of showed the gradual state of complete shortage of all the food, medicines, toilet paper, cleaning supplies. The beginning of the week it wasn't so bad. In the middle of the week it got kind of worse, and then towards the end of my vlog I showed everything is completely wiped out. And I think people only watched the beginning of the vlog because they were like, oh my god, you're so lucky, like your stores have everything stocked. And I'm just like, literally we have nothing. So I think that might be confusing people. I also wore makeup in that vlog after not wearing it for 63 days, but people are like, okay, but you wore makeup in your What I Ate Today video, so you're lying. But What I Ate Today video was actually filmed while I was vlogging. So a lot of people were just like literally so confused, which I understand. So
yeah, well, I can get that because depending on when you upload a video, you know, people just go off of when they see the video, not so much so when the video was actually made. So yeah, I get that. That usually confuses me too. Especially if someone's like uploading their vlog and they're like, oh yeah, this video which you've already seen. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Honestly, what I would do is upload the vlog first and then upload any videos that were made during that time. If possible. Who is possible, of course.
I'm gonna start saying the dates. It's March 16th today. It is a day before St. Patrick's Day, so I have a little bit of green and some St. Patrick earrings. I also have it here to wear tomorrow because tomorrow's actually St. Patrick's Day, but I just figured I'd also show a little love today as well. So as you guys know, Becky and I are doing Kroger pickup because we're not wanting to go in public. Obviously, it's very scary out there. I'm very nervous for my health and for the people around me and just for people in general all around the world. What I love about Kroger pickup, like literally right before you're gonna go get it, like by a few hours, they'll show you the items they don't have, and then they'll show you substitutes, and they'll be like, okay, so we don't have this, but would you like this instead? You're allowed to say accept or decline, and then they'll show, okay, we don't have any of these, and we also don't have substitutes, so we can't give them to you. So we're actually going to get it today, and I just looked at the menu, or whatever, the list of things they don't have, and it's pretty much, I wanna say 75% of what was on our grocery list. I kind of regret not stocking up sooner because we don't have like much, I'm gonna be honest, and a lot of people are telling me.
Yeah, which I do find surprising that like she's out of anything, because I mean, come on, she buys a lot of food, and we've seen her cabinets and stuff like that, and she has a lot of food. So how she doesn't have enough, I don't understand. Like, that makes no sense. She buys enough food for a couple of weeks just on a daily, regular basis, so that makes no sense to me. Like, she should have, at least, if nothing, dried goods and canned goods.
Make a stock up, be careful, get as much as you can now. And it's like, this all happened so quickly, and the Walmarts and the Krogers around me, like, people have completely bought everything. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my whole entire life, and it just like puts you on edge, and it's scary. Like, no stores have anything. Walgreens, Aldi's, Save-A-Lots, like, it doesn't even matter. Walmart's even having like a curfew. It is so weird. It's so weird. What are you making for dinner? Tell us about Taco Monday. Yeah. Oh, it is Monday. Okay, show us what you're doing.
Frying shells.
Okay. They look like this. And then what do you put on top of it?
Meat, lettuce, tomato, Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of shredded cheese. I know Parmesan cheese is weird for tacos. Yeah, I mean, I don't do all my tacos that way, but if I'm having corn tortilla shells, then I do.
Oh.
How it's raised.
I have leftovers. We need to show them all the stuff we got today. It's a little crazy, you guys. I'm gonna flat out tell you, never in my whole life have I had this much food. What we did was, we went to a store. Trust me, it's
total lies. No one believes you. Yes, you have. All the time. Like, I mean, come on. She does buy a lot of food. Like, come on. We're not that dumb. I just find it funny. I've never had this much food in my kitchen. Yeah, sure.
Was scary. Becky went and did it, Kroger pickup, and they didn't have like anything that we asked for. So Becky did go to Walmart and was able to actually find stuff, which was pretty freaking shocking, I will say myself. So yeah, I don't think she can find brownie. So this is our freezer, like our individual meats. We just separated it.
Yeah, and the fact that they need a freezer that big tells me that they had a lot of food in the house like that before.
Chicken. Becky has some pizza, veggies. That's my frozen fruit. I mean, turkey burgers. We have like a lot of stuff in there. And then in here, I mean, this is our section, cheese and some produce type stuff. And then, because Becky's a sweetheart, she surprised me with some more of these Moe's chickens and the beef. You guys, these are so good. And then I got some soups from Kroger, actually. Chicken noodle, a chicken wild rice soup. So I'm excited for that. That's out for tomorrow. And then I'm going to be putting some Laughing Cow cheese on rice crackers. I'm thinking for breakfast, just something easy. And then for my dinner, I've been having sandwiches. So I like this one chicken pack is only 90 calories. And I split it up between 2 sandwiches or 4 halves. You guys had fun making fun of me for that. And then we have buffalo, salad, and roasted chicken. I just really hope everyone is getting everything they need so we can do some social distancing.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot more than they need. And my thing is, too, a lot of people are buying out food like meats and cheeses and veggie or milk and stuff like that don't have a high shelf life. So, you know, buying that in bulk makes no sense. We just go to the store every time we need milk, every time we need meat and cheese. We just kind of buy it. I mean, some of the meat we have frozen. That's different. But, like stuff that maybe you don't want to freeze or whatever, we kind of just buy every time we need it.
And then this is the part that is wild. Wild. So this was between 2 stores, plus we had some of this already, but now we don't really have to leave the house. It's very important that we do our share of not passing it along, not getting it. Ooh, her food is done. That's good, babe. Yum. And then she just adds some.
See, it's funny she calls them tacos, but they're technically tostadas. I mean, that's usually with a flat shell. And then, unless she's going to fold them, then I think that's usually just the basic difference between a taco and a tostada, is that one's flat and you eat it like this and the other you fold it up, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my nose is itchy.
Yes, hello, so this is me in the future. It's a week after I filmed that clip. I'm actually currently trying to upload this video and I'm having a hard time doing so, but I'm going to keep trying. So it is a week after this clip and I didn't notice this, but the freezer got unplugged. I don't know how.
Yeah, so she's talking about the big freezer with all of that food in it. I had seen a reaction to this, and initially I thought she was talking about the refrigerator freezer. You know, like, I was like, how does that work? Wouldn't the whole refrigerator be, you know, down? But no, she means that huge black freezer that was pretty much full of everything, like all of that stuff. It's like, I can't imagine that she's not going through that and getting that food. Like, why buy all that food for, you know, it's supposed to be for the next few weeks or whatever if you're not actually eating it? Like, she could have not bought all that stuff. Really. They weren't even eating it because obviously if they were, they'd have gone in there and noticed that the damn freezer was broken.
And it's easy not to notice because the plug-in is actually behind our trash cans. So it's not something that we look at. It's never happened before. I went in there today, which again, it's a week after that clip, and I was going to make me some meat. So I was going to take it out and let it thaw. And when I went to grab it, it was like mush. And I smelled a really weird smell. And I investigated, and it turned out that everything in the freezer went bad, and it happened really quickly. And at first I thought it was broken, but then I noticed that it was unplugged.
And of course that makes me sad, because then you think of all the other people that could have eaten that food, that could have, you know, gotten it and not wasted it like she had. It's like, look, I get that things happen, but the fact was she bought a lot of food. That was a lot of food for, from what I understand, it should have only been for her and Becky. Like, they buy their food for them, and then Ricky and Eric buy the food for themselves. So that was a lot of food for 2 people for, like, what, 1 or 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know what she was trying to bulk up for. A month, 2 months? Like, I really don't know, but that's sad. That's just sad.
We had to throw away everything because it stunk so bad. I don't even know how it could happen so quickly. So yeah, now we have no frozen foods. So I just had to tell you guys that it seems like, you know, this is just not my week at all. Hey guys, so it is the next day, March 17th, and I'm having some breakfast. I'm gonna have a Luna bar. This is the creamy, dreamy peanut butter. I don't remember ever trying this once. I figured let's do a taste test. Super easy breakfasts right here. So this is what it looks like. Let's do this.
That's fun
So
work.
freaking good. Loved it. Honestly, love Luna bars. Back when I lost 89 pounds. Toward the end, I would always have these as a snack at night, but I try not to snack, which I usually don't, so I just figured I would have them for breakfast.
See, a lot of times, like, she doesn't look at the camera, she looks at the viewfinder. That's why she's always looking off. And I'm like, girl, just look at the damn camera and talk. Like, come on. Because I always try to get my screenshots of her looking at the camera, so at least she's looking. But then they always come out crap, because she doesn't know how to, first off, stop moving so damn much.
Anyways, happy St. Patrick's Day. I know the world is going through something. Oops, we're all going through it together, which is, I don't know, like, as of today, cases just keep rising. 200,000 in the world as of right now. And then...
And all this freaking editing she does to these videos is like cut throughout the whole thing. It's so damn annoying. Like, I get it. It's good that she edits, but like, come on. That much editing? What could she have possibly said that she would need to edit this much?
In the United States, it's about 7,000, and I'm just worried for a lot of people. And I don't need to make this video a dead honor, but my anxiousness, my anxiety.
What the hell? Did I accidentally pause it? No.
Just everything's really bad right now. And I know there's not a lot of people, but we just have to stay as positive as possible, and we will get through this all together. So, for my second meal, I just grabbed up some chicken with some chickpeas. So, super simple. I know I need to eat more vegetables. People are pointing that out to me. And I'm also gonna put some tapatio. So it's...
Yeah, especially because she's the one that quit a diet because it didn't have enough vegetables in it. And yeah, she doesn't eat vegetables. Like, she's so stupid. Gosh, she's so stupid. Like, she's legitimately stupid. Like, I know that she grew up in what? She was homeschooled or didn't have a good education, so I guess I kind of understand it, but I'm sorry, but if you're not smart, like, you should not be doing YouTube. There's a lot of, and that's the funny thing to me too. It's always the dumb people that end up getting, you know, 1 million views, you know, a few million subscribers or more, like the Paul brothers and all that, and I'm like, really? Why? Like, I mean, I guess, hey, without an education, you gotta find some way to make money, but, like, that's ridiculous. I know a lot of smart people who still didn't have that much of an education, so I feel like that's not a complete excuse, but yeah, she's just not the smartest person.
Seems like we're doing a little what I ate today video, so I'm gonna show you my next meal. So here it is, my 4 half sandwiches. So this is better than ever. This is perfect time to talk about this because a lot of people are super confused on why I do this. But I do want to say that the mayonnaise I use is 34 calories. People are very concerned with like the calorie count on this. This meal is about 520 calories, roundabout, possibly even less.
Which is kind of crappy if you think about it for 2 sandwiches. It's like, really, that much? That's insane.
So the reason why I do it like this is because it's mental. I know that it's 2 sandwiches. I know that. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you're dumb. No.
Yeah,
this is more so like a mental game for myself, because if I feel like I have more food, then I'll subconsciously feel more satisfied. So if I was just to have 2 sandwiches, you know, it's great and dandy, but if I have 4 halves, it just feels like more, and it really hasn't helped me with feeling like I'm not getting enough food or something. This honestly helps a lot. So I do like a little what I ate today, like a mini what I ate today, later tonight. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I have these banana popsicles, they're 30 calories, so sometimes if I'm like really craving like a sweet thing, I do allow myself to have one of those because
I don't know why. It's the way she does things, the way she moves her face is like, I hate it. I don't know why, like, it like gets on my nerves. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, I don't know, and that's probably just who she is and how she is, but there's just something about it that drives me nuts. Like, her face. I don't know, maybe it's just her face. I don't like her face. Just in general. I don't know, that's so mean to say, but it's true. Like, you know, like, there are just certain people in this world that you just have to look at them, and they annoy you, even when they're not doing anything annoying. You know, and she just might be that person for me, because, well, Chantal is that person for me too, but I think Amber's that person on a lesser extent than Chantal for sure, but I don't know, there's something about the mannerisms that she has that I just don't like.
Satisfying, cold, and delicious, and they're very low calories, so yum, I'm gonna go eat these. Hey guys, so welcome to my vlog. Okay, let me turn on these lights. These actually help pretty decently. Oh my look! Say what's up. Oh my gosh. Why is everyone over sending me? Keep sending me. So, for breakfast, you guys, please don't judge my hands. You can see it. Okay, these are like my lounge around pants, and you know, I'm at home chilling. We're locked in. Okay, my goal is not to talk about that anymore because it's depressing. It is honestly super depressing. So, I don't want to depress y'all. And I know a lot of people watching the channel to be like happy, and you guys want to have like an anxiety-free zone, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna make me some.
Though I gotta say that, like, a lot of the times, just watching her be her, and know that our lives aren't like hers, kind of make the anxiety a little less, just to the fact that we're not her and yay. You know, like, I'm sorry, but you know, like, her and Chantal will be like, they'll get comments like, oh, you know, you help me not have anxiety and I love to watch your channel. Yeah, but they never ask why. I can guarantee you it's not because they're inspirational in any way. It's because people look at them and say, oh, I'm glad this is not my life. Thank you for having someone whose life is so much worse than mine, you know, on here in whatever way they want to find, you know, like, I definitely think that's why. Like, I don't care. Like, they never specify. They just say it. Like, you take the anxiety when I watch you. That's probably why.
Turkey bacon for one slice is only 25 calories. I'm there for it. And then I'm gonna have, I think I'm gonna do 2 rice cakes. Per one is 70 calories. And then this is a creamy spicer. This is a creamy spicy pepper jack laughing cow cheese, which one of these is only 30 calories. These are honestly so. What? Who used one of these? Oh my gosh, you did? No, did you just? Yeah.
You're lying.
Like it was open kind of though. I'm scared.
It went down.
No, does someone in the store steal one? You guys, what would you do in my situation? Would you?
Eat it, because they're individually wrapped. Calm down. Look and see if there's any puncture marks. If there aren't, someone probably just opened it, stole one, and then closed it back up. You'll be fine.
Keep it?
Yeah.
Oh no. I was looking forward to this. I do have another one. I don't trust it because
She just so easily wastes food. She takes this, you know, like, as someone who grew up in foster care, you'd think she'd have more of an appreciation for food because she was big even then, so she got food somehow. So maybe she's just always had food, so she takes it for granted. But people who don't get to eat, oh my goodness, like, see, and that's what I don't like about her either. She disregards food so much, and there are so many people out there who would have killed even to have that, because that may have been the only thing they could have eaten today, and her dumbass is gonna throw it away simply because someone took one of the cheeses out of there. Like, that's ridiculous. It's not like it was opened, like an open thing of cream cheese with no seal on it. That, yeah, throw away, because that's gross. Each one was individually wrapped. She did not need to throw it away.
Oh, that just like really hurt my heart. So that's what I'm having for breakfast. I feel like all I'm talking about is food. And
Usually.
Because what is there's just nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, and that's one of the sad things about your life, is that that's all you have is food. It kind of breaks my heart. It really does. It makes me sad.
Alright, so here is my breakfast, and I realized that I had garlic and herb cheese wedges. So I was able to use those, which, oh my gosh, so good. And then my 3 pieces of bacon. Tell them a story about that, babe. I wore this on my first birthday.
That is cute.
So you've had that for 28 years. This is my 30. This is 30? No, 28 years. I was 30. Yes. This is
29. No.
That's cute, though, babe. If you had a little daughter, would you let her wear it? No. Oh, it's between in it. Why not?
Yes. You know what I wore it?
Oh. Has it been washed? Yeah. I just imagine you in that, like, as a little baby. Oh my god, that's so cute. I can't. Oh, you're gonna have to show me. Becky's a very, very into, like, pictures. There's, like, that, and there's, like, other, like, pictures like it.
Yeah, her and, like, most people. That's not some extraordinary thing about Becky. Like, I like Becky. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know her family's kind of screwed up. I don't think she's that bad of a person, really. I think, if anything, she's like Twinkie, where she just has to suffer through Amber and just being there. But, like, I like her, so, like, you know, I'm not gonna say anything bad about her, but come on, Amber, like, come on.
That there, which is super cute. And then, okay, I mean, that's Kate Winslet, so. That's actually, I got that for her. It's a signed picture that Kate Winslet actually signed. And yes, it's real. Trust me, it's real. Hey guys, so it's the next day, March 19th. I'm sure you guys could tell there's like a somber mood in this vlog. That's because I'm just not doing the greatest right now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You guys know, everyone knows. It's just, that's that. I want to just move on, but I just started like so bad. This vlog is probably just gonna not be the greatest, and hopefully maybe by the end of the week I will snap out of it. I just honestly don't see that happening, so I'm still gonna do a weekly vlog, even if it literally is the worst vlog you guys have ever seen. I'm still gonna do it because that is what I promised. I don't know if you guys remember.
I don't think most of us expect too much from her on her channel. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't expect too much. I mean, if it's not just her sitting on the bed the entire time, I'm happy. So, like, I don't expect too much when it comes to her. I mean, her life isn't that exciting. She doesn't really have that much in it other than, you know, Becky and her animals, which is great, you know. But, so yeah, I don't ever expect too much from her vlogs. It's not like she goes anywhere and does anything, ever. It's like friggin' Chantal talking about, oh, when I can go out and go for a walk. Yeah, you don't do that now. You've never done that. Like, that makes no difference. You could still go out in your front yard if you really wanted to go for a walk. Like, that's dumb. So yeah, no, believe me, these are fine.
But when I unboxed this, I said that I was going to have to keep it on something tall because it was like this and I couldn't see myself. But I realized that it actually moves up, so I don't have to set it on anything. It's perfect. And I cleaned up my desk a little bit. These are earrings I'm getting rid of. I've gotten rid of a lot of jewelry lately. It's kind of scary. And then the batteries that I literally don't need. So all I have to offer is a food. Oh my god. All I have to offer is a food vlog. It seems like. So I guess this vlog is a lot of like the foods that I'm eating to be down 70 pounds. I don't even know. So right here.
I do kind of like the idea of the rice cakes with the cheese. I might actually try that. Because I do like rice cakes. I'm trying to think if I still have some. I think I do. That I haven't eaten. But I do like rice cakes. So, like, I ain't even going to falter on that one. Look, like I said, when it comes to her losing the weight, I'm very proud of her. She's doing a good job. She really is. And, you know, I know sometimes I'm harsh, but I think I get overly agitated with a lot of things with her, you know, so that tends to come out in me. But overall, I don't hate Amber. Like, you know, I tolerate her okay, and she's like, whatever. I don't know.
Mashed potatoes, turkey burger, which is Jenny O, broccoli, cauliflower, and the red stuff on the veggies is, you guys guessed it, tapatio, so I'm gonna eat this. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I gotta say, we gotta start this vlog. Okay, listen, we gotta start it with this because a lot of people are like, Amberlynn's such a narcissist, like how could she have pictures of herself up on her bookshelf? I'm gonna show you guys something. So you're talking about this, where there's me and Twinkie, and then there's Twinkie, and then you're talking about this. So I actually had this picture frame specifically for Twinkie. I was gonna have just Twinkie's photos in it, and I actually bought this Bottles with Destiny. The reason why I bring that up is because the only reason why I have these photos is because Destiny surprised me and took them and got them printed off. And when she broke up with me, I found these, and there were others. I threw away the others, obviously, but I wanted to keep one with Twinkie. And since I got this picture frame specifically for Twinkie, those are the only two photos I had of her, and unfortunately, I am in one. This is not my choice, y'all. Like, and then this is not even a picture. This is actually
I actually like that book.
A
cool.
birthday/Christmas gift that I got from Dana and Destiny. I thought it was the sweetest thing ever. It's just like a book filled with memories, the people I love, the animals I love. So,
I like that one of Twinkie on the white rug or whatever it is. It's kind of cute, but I mean, that's a cool idea. I like the book. But yeah, it did look a little, like nobody has pictures of themselves. But if Twinkie's in it, at least it's a picture for Twinkie, then that's fine.
I'm sorry you guys cracked me up. Like, I didn't want to just shove this in a drawer because look how sweet. We love you and appreciate all you do for us. Thanks for being our friend. I just thought it was a sweet thing. And I didn't want to just put it in a drawer or just have it laying like that. It just seems like rude. So I just put it right here. Trust me, I wish it was a different picture. It's not about, I want my picture flashing everywhere. It's just, that was a gift from two really good.
I actually think she looks really pretty in that picture. It's a really good picture, so, like, whatever. We always got something to say, like, whatever. You can either listen or not, it doesn't matter.
Good friends, you know, so I just had to explain that.
I love that wall. I like the color. Oh, damn candles.
Oh my goodness.
She can, like, open up her own candle shop. Like, she's ridiculous. Like, she's just a glutton and for so many things. And I get it. I have that tendency too. I mean, not as bad as her. I'm probably like a third of the glutton that she is, but still, like, that's crazy. She is a glutton for sure.
Not gonna lie, that was exhausting doing that. Look at my earrings. Yeah, I love them. Whew. Okay, so I have a little Bath and Body Works store now. I didn't realize I had that many candles, to be honest. Now, with
And her
these
friggin'
books,
wax melts.
I'm gonna put over here, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love graphic novels. So, I have all these are all graphic novels. All of these, and also I have a huge stack in the bedroom. They're super fun to read. I love them. I do have 3 more candles right here, but they're holding up these books, so I'm just gonna leave them. So these are actually my other graphic novels. These are the ones I haven't read, but the ones that you guys saw on the bookshelf, I have read every single one of those. So yeah, I like graphic novels and comics. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah, I can't wait to read all these. Hey guys, so today is March 21st. I think the last few days I forgot to say the date. Still something
I like that shirt. That's cute. I like that color.
I'm trying to get used to. So I have a little story time. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but this earlobe is a lot longer. You can definitely notice when I'm wearing earrings. It looks like my earring is like completely stretching out my earlobe. And then this one is normal. So when I was a little girl, I was like 3. That's when I got my ears pierced. So as I grew older and older, I was a teenager and I didn't really wear earrings much. So one of my ears were actually, the holes closed. This one was still there, but this one was closed. So I went and got it redone, and they did it very low in my earlobe, like super low. So my hole is super low on this ear, and I swear, if someone was to rip this, my whole ear would just like rip completely.
Just the visualization of someone ripping out an earring. Ugh. I have mine pierced technically 3 times, but the top part closed. The closer you get to the cartilage, the easier it is for it to close. And the same with this one. And then one of mine fell out, so I need new earrings. But yeah, oof.
That is one downfall when I wear earrings. I completely hate it. I do want to get it fixed. Maybe one day just get it like pierced a little bit higher. But right now, there is a lot more problems that we need to deal with, like depression, anxiety. You guys, I want to be completely transparent. I'm just not there mentally. I literally was just doing a puzzle with Eric and I started crying. And it's just like, this whole thing going on with the virus is only getting worse. And it's scary. Oh, baby girl. Oh. And I just, this is the reason why I
You're
all
doggy.
over babies. Like today with Bobby was like having time in his life. He was running around, playing with toys. Him and Trixie started playing. So they're definitely gonna get an outlet for me. But it's just, I'm struggling mentally. And I know it's showing in my real life, obviously. Anxiety, panic. Oh, baby girl, come here, playing. Come on. She's like, what are you doing? So it's just, you know, like, I've been really good with my depression because of the medicine I'm on, but it's like, it's kind of like coming back in a way, and I know that y'all can like see it too in the videos, and I'm just like not myself, and it makes me feel bad, and it makes me want to like, come here, come jealous. It makes me kind of want to put my weekly vlogs on the backlog here, because it's just like, what's the point? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Come here. Oh, Chubby. Look at Chubbs.
No.
All the doggos are in here. Trixie, Chubbs. Twinkie's looking at me like, Mama, are you cheating on me? Anyways, I just wanted to give a little update, and I hope everyone's doing okay. I just hope we get through this. Yep, Twinkie needs a little hold on. Hey guys, so it's the next day. I don't really know what to say, but I don't think I'm gonna do a weekly vlog starting tomorrow. I am just going through some things, and I hate saying it more than anything, but it's like, I'm being like for real. So I just wanted to end this video. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope you guys are doing okay, and I'll see you next one. Bye.
I mean, oh, have to pause this real quick. No. Hold on.
Hello.
Thank you. My thing is, I don't know. It's because I'm editing a video, and that takes up so much of my computer that it is slow everywhere else. So it's not a huge fan of the fact that I'm trying to also watch videos and record, but it's okay. So yeah, I mean, I get it, you know, if you're depressed and your vlogs are kind of just you eating all the time, that's kind of boring, and most people don't want to watch it anyway. But I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why she wanted to do vlogs in the first place. Like, I don't do vlogs because I feel like my life's too boring for that. Like, maybe when I start doing more and going out more, maybe, I don't know. But her life's definitely too boring for vlogs, I feel anyway. But that's just my opinion, and you can agree, you can not agree. It's fine with me. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll probably do another reaction to someone soon. So, yeah. Well, probably this one here. The only reason I put this one on here that I'm gonna do is because it's only 14 minutes long, so I figured, okay, fine. But, yeah. Alrighty.